stabilized very, very nicely. And today he's gone for queen c2, and Vincent in reply is basically saying, I don't really want to equalize, I just want to play chess, right? Because d6, in particular d6 followed by b6, is, I think, just a declaration that objective equality is of no interest to us. You can't really claim that you'll be completely fine with black if you do things like that, because you've given up sort of the entire control of the center to white. White can knight h3 f2 is sometimes useful in these types of structures. Even the very simple bishop d3 followed by knight e2 is, I think, entirely healthy. And if white finishes development, like even just sort of very, very easily, like eye test, I think it should be pretty obvious that you can never really claim full equality here with black. But it remains a very complicated, kind of very strategically rich position where you can go knight b7, you can try for some c5 breaks in some cases. You can go for the closure of the position with e6, e5. Although, if you wanted to play lines with e6, e5, I guess you would play queen e7 here, because in positions like, let's say, queen e7, e4, e5, whenever white plays d5, which white very well could, your bishop really should be on c8. There is really no call to put it on b7. On b7 it does nothing. On c8 it supports the f7, f5 break. So I think b6 followed by bishop b7 is at least in part an indication that Keymer is not planning to play for e5 structures. He's either going to go c5, or maybe against some of white's options, you can imagine scenarios where you can maybe play like knight h5 and then f5 here. But I think it's unlikely. I think white will pretty much always have good ways of meeting that.
everyone's too young and too strong these days in both the Masters and Challengers.
Yeah, it's the field gets more and more impressive by the year.
Yeah, my first tournament there, it was the C group, and that was Anish Giri's first time, I think, in one of the top sections. And I was like, who's this 12-year-old kid? And then did he come first or second behind Wesley? So it was impressive either way. But I've got a bad track record. Both times I've been in Wijk, I felt ill. Once at the beginning of the tournament, once at the end. And yeah, it's cold. It's January. It's 7-hour games. It wasn't fun.
Yeah, obviously, like if the tournament is going well for you, sort of the standing of the tournament in the chess world and the prestige associated with actually doing very well in it is such that when this is like a realistic prospect for you, you still feel very involved. You still feel. I think that these guys have finally drawn their game.
Yes.
This looks like a handshake, unsurprisingly, and yeah, Pragg had definite chances in that game. I assume you would need to like run through the sequence around move 20, 25, 30 through a strong machine, because past the first time control, it already felt like clearly has a free roll, but it's probably not a free roll. He actually cashes in. He will have the opportunity to torture his opponent for a while, but I don't think he wins, and that was borne out by the game. But somewhere earlier there must have been an opportunity for him maybe to get more. Yeah. But all in all, still